So, I am making a present for my coworker, Donna. Oh, it's interesting how the video, I can see the the constant flickering of the off thing in my Instapot there. Like, I look constant in real life. Interesting. Anyways, went to the store and came back under my own power. Gonna make a pizza for dinner. This is pretty cheap. Looks pretty good. It's not frozen or anything. It's just assembled in their deli section. $6.99. I think that's pretty good. Anyways, I'm making a tea blend for my coworker Donna. So this has got. Don't think I added peppermint yet, but I started with rooibos, which is I always put in my tisanes, that is herbal teas, tea blends, as just a sort of base, but it has medicinal properties as well. It has a sort of gentle red berry meets brown sugar sort of flavor, but not actually sweet, if you think of those aromas together, I suppose. Anyway, lots of lavender, valerian root. I didn't put hibiscus in yet, but I think I might. Licorice root, chamomile, linden flowers, which admittedly is somewhat like basil in that it really loses its essence when it's dried, and some fenugreek, I believe. I should be able to see the fenugreek if I added it already. Yeah, so these mostly have a common theme to them. There's a lot of sedative, sleepy time herbs in here. Chamomile, lavender, obviously, but valerian root as well. And rubus, I'm told, although... Well, anyways, I think rubus is like stomach settling. But the other ones are like licorice root, just to like sort of soothe and sweeten it up. Fenugreek as well, just for flavor, since valerian can be a little bitter. Anyways. Where is that thing? Okay. I did, I think that this color looks good on me. It's sort of hunter forested green. I don't wear a lot of green, so it's interesting. Anyways, the main reason I went to the store is because really they didn't have a funnel, so I'm gonna put this all in this jar. And I don't want to have it flying all over the place, so I have to struggle with that, so let's just grab a paper towel and wipe this out. On the way to and from the store, aside from responding to you, I was listening to the stage version of Hunchback of Notre Dame. There's a audition coming up in March, and I'm thinking about going to it. I know there's going to be a lot of competition because the several theater people that I know talk about it, have mentioned it several times, what parts they want and stuff. And I know it seems like most of my theater friends are male, they all want the Judge Claude Frollo part, which is a baritone part. But definitely one of the funnest Disney villain songs, called Hellfire, in which he's singing in front of a fireplace, and he's seeing Esmeralda, this gypsy, dance in the flames, and he's struggling with his feelings of lust, and he's like externalizing his internal feelings into judgments about, oh, well, she must be cursing me, or like she's such an immoral thing, because, rather than internalize his own relationship with sin. But it's this really dramatic and really cool part, especially because it comes just off the heels of Quasimodo's Reflection song, about Esmeralda also. They're both thinking about Esmeralda, and his is sweet and like heavenly, and it's called Heaven's Light. So just to like give you a taste of that, Heaven's Light starts out with some like gentle woodwinds and stuff, and it's very like light and falsetto and stuff. And Quasimodo is definitely like a tenor, but so many times out there I've watched a happy pair of lovers walking in the night. They have a kind of glow around them. It almost seems like heaven's light. I dare to dream that she might even care for me. And as I ring these bells tonight, my cold dark tower seems so bright. I swear it must be heaven's light. There's like bells and stuff. And it sort of has this interesting transition visually, but also musically through the city. And you're literally seeing the bells and people praying, whatnot, and you're hearing the chorus, which is on screen, which is actually supplicants like praying, and they're singing this chant, which is transitioning into Joshua Frollo's Hellfire, which starts with like a chant, like sound like he's praying, and then in his distorted reverie like evolves out of that. But anyway, it goes down and stuff. It's like Confiteor Deo omnipotenti, Beate Mariae semper Virgini. This is still the chorus, but Beatum Michaeli Arcangelo, Sanctis Apostolis omnibus sanctis. And then here comes Prolose, which is only like 2 measures behind on this, which I'm interrupting to describe, but he's going to start in the same key, and then it's going to modulate up, and then up again. And I always thought that thematic, like in a text painting sort of way, that was kind of thematic about him, like reflecting his, these are the prayers, and I'm very righteous, but I'm going to step out of the key because the key doesn't belong, like he's not really thinking about humbling himself to the key. He sort of steps above it, and then above it again, because his concerns are greater than it, like he has a hypocritical way of thinking that the rules don't apply to him. Let's see. It's pretty full, but I think I definitely have room to add a couple more herbs. I wanted to add, to see how full this thing was getting before I added some, but I definitely can have them. Anyways, so the choir, Arcangelo Sanctis Apostolis omnibus sanctis. Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud. Beata Maria, you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes so scorch my soul. I feel her, I see her, the sun caught in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control. Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin, this burning desire is turning me to sin. And then, which is very telling, like he gets close to admitting that, like, oh, it's me that's being sinful, but then it, like, turns around, and then there's literally a chorus with really dramatic animation to it, which is saying, mea culpa, and then he's responding, it's not my fault, I'm not to blame, it is the gypsy girl, the witch who set this flame, it's not my fault, if in God's plan he made the devil so much stronger than a man. Protect me, Maria. Don't let the siren cast her spell. Don't let her fire sear my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda. And this is like he's got her scarf and he throws it into the fire, and it's like the animation is just like so visually stunning during this, with like flames transforming into other things. It's just fantastic. Anyways, you can feel a sort of like dramatic energy there, which is like the song itself tempts the singer into engaging with. So it's very, I find it like very easy to act, and I can see why, it's a great song and everything. But I could see why a lot of people want that part too, because like that song's great. And I think in general it's probably funner to play villains anyways. Well, I think this is pretty good. So this is my gift to Donna, because she's told me that she's been having a hard time sleeping, and she's, has some kidney problems now recently, and, she's getting older, and, health problems. I figured like that would be a nice gift for her. So, anyways.